We're getting something. She wants to start. Oh man. Batteries, come on. This thing like rolls, Nicole. Look at this. She doesn't have much power. I think it's a turbo problem. All right, so I haven't posted on this channel for months. So if you're watching this, you're actually watching my backup YouTube channel. So I figured I'd make a quick video on it. But I wanted to update you guys really quickly on the 6.5 and maybe get some of your guys' input, because you guys know I'm more of a Duramax guy. I don't really understand the 6.5s too much. This, by the way, this is a 6.5 liter turbo diesel, the Cheyenne. It's been a plow truck for most of its life, but I only paid $700 for it. It has four-wheel drive. It only has 134,000 miles on it. But the biggest issue that we're having right now is it's just producing a ton of black smoke when I drive it under any sort of load. I guess once I get going and I'm driving normally, it's not just puking out black smoke, but just barely tapping the accelerator, stuff just pukes right out. But again, 134,000 miles, not bad. Fires up really nicely when it's warm. I've actually never checked for blow-by, so this is my first time seeing this. Wow, the oil cap is barely on. Look at that. Oh. It's actually not too bad at all. Not bad. Wow, I don't think that's normal. If you watched the previous video that I posted, the other issue, of course, is this. This just popped out right on video. That was kind of funny. I believe this is a crankcase ventilation induction into the turbo, because it's clearly plumbed right into the valve cover. This little canister right here. So basically, instead of the vapors inducing into the atmosphere, it goes right into the turbo and then out of the exhaust. But what that means is it gunks up the turbo. I power washed all this in the whole side of this compressor housing right here. I guess where the air induction goes, it was just covered in engine oil, as well as this boot right here. The other thing that people were talking about is the vacuum line or the wastegate might be open on the turbo. So my idea on this, I'm really thinking about just throwing a brand new turbo in here. They're under $200 for the right deal on eBay, Amazon. Honestly, I don't really care. People were also telling me to replace the vacuum pump. I also looked that part up online. That's also a couple $100. So I don't know how far I'll get into this thing. If you think about it, it runs fine. It drives fine. It just black smokes. That's pretty much about it. It came with a working plow, which is amazing. All I had to do simply is just put a starter on this truck, and that's it. And it runs and drives. So that's kind of the future plans on my other channel. Again, I'm gonna put a new turbo in it for sure. I'm simply just gonna inspect the vacuum line just to make sure that's good to go. I'm gonna replace that little piece right there. I will definitely be throwing some glow plugs in there because I have a set, and maybe a fuel filter, and that's about it. So big question to you guys, would you daily drive that thing? Seriously, let me know in the comments. And then one more thing, if I was to sell this truck, how much should I sell it for? That's the other question. But we're gonna have a little bit of fun on the channel before I get rid of it. All right, we are headed to the scrap yard. We got a trailer hooked up to the old trusty, and we're gonna see how much we weigh. I'm curious, and I wonder how much money we're actually gonna get back from all this scrap. We'll go ahead and clip to that scene next here. We just went on the scale. We weighed 11,020 pounds. And here we are. We're gonna go ahead and get all this junk off the trailer and see how much we actually had on the trailer. It's probably not much. I think we're about 1,200 pounds back there. But I don't know, having a little fun with the scrap truck. Oh, look at that. I could stay there forever and have a blast with these. This exact truck that was supposed to go to this probably very same scrap yard is here running and driving, pulling a trailer to bring scrap to the scrap yard. That's pretty cool. This is the old bed from the Rust Max. We're gonna go ahead and scrap that as well. But I'm gonna have a, maybe I'm gonna get one of these tractors to come and unload all that. But yeah, here we are, guys. Let's go ahead and see how much weight we're gonna shed from this load here. Oh. So here we have it. We have the check for $214. We had exactly 2,680 pounds. I thought it was way less than that. So I'd say that's a win. I would actually pay someone to remove all that stuff from my yard, but awesome. All right, let's keep moving. So we are on the highway, chugging along. Not bad. Not bad for an old scrap truck. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and order a turbo today for this thing, and I'll make a video on it. You never know, we'll see what happens. But that is it. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.